Okay, so you have your household, right? This is a household, trust me. Okay, you know, I'm going to build that a bit better.
It looks like a house.
There's your household, right? It's difficult to draw in MS
Yep.
Paint. And then here's your firm. See, it's a company. So the household pays the firm for goods, right?
Yep.
In exchange, the firm gives them like the supplies they need, like food or just other commodities. So the household pays the firm give them the goods, right? The firm pays the households like cause like an income, their wages as workers, and in exchange the households provide labor, right? So then the more action you have, the more these arrows are moving, the bigger the economy will be. So the thing is with Compton is there's no labor being given, really. There's no goods being bought. What was the other one? There's no goods being provided, there's no goods being bought, and there's no wages being paid. So as soon as one of these arrows goes, basically everything else collapses. So what we need is um, we need to build goods to sell, which we'll do through our factory program. So this will create the goods to go to the households. In exchange, the households will pay us for the goods, because we have to provide not like special items like end gear. We need to provide like we could just make a shop that sells granite, just granite incorporated, because it's just you can get so much of it, and it'll be so useless. But at some point, someone will be like, you know what, I'm gonna build out of granite. Oh, but granite's such a pain to get. I'll go to the granite store. Like we don't make a supermarket, we just make tons and tons. We can make a high street of just shops all owned by us, all selling like one type of block. And at some point, because there's no running fee, it costs nothing for us to set up, and at some point someone will buy from us. And then we get the people to work for our factories, providing labor, and then we give them an income, which then provides us our goods to give to them, and them to pay us. And then it's an infinite circle.
Yeah, it's an infinite cycle that way. It's
Basically, as long as you set one of these arrows up properly, it'll all work. But if one arrow goes, then everything collapses, which is what happened with Compton. Because, like, everything collapsed. Like, people were willing to give labor and be paid for it. This stuff was all intact. But the bit that didn't work was, like, goods. Because no one bought goods, because Minecraft's easy and everyone can just buy everything they want. That's why we need to sell stuff like granite. Because it's, like, it's something that people will need en masse to build. Like, if we sold swords, it's like I can just make a sword. But if we sell just, like, stacks and stacks of granite, like, no one can be bothered to go get granite. And then because no one needed to buy anything, like, it wasn't being produced, you see? So this entire top section collapsed, which is why the bottom section collapsed. And that's your economics lesson of the day.
I hope you fulfill your campaign promises.
I always fulfill my campaign promises. When have I not?
Even if you do all those things. See, I fulfilled all my campaign promises, and then Toby's like, no, you didn't do anything. It's like, nah.
Yeah, because you didn't publicize it enough. You just did them quietly.
Yeah. And Toby's like, see, I'm like Obama.
See, you were an alright president. It's just unfortunate that you ended up being like me and Matt's adversary.
Yeah, but it still worked out in the end.
Yeah, if you like literally, honest to God, if I wasn't with Matt, so I had to oppose you, and like if you hadn't been like, you know, evil to the revolution, that is, like, that's subjective.
What do you mean? I would never rise to power unfairly.
Yeah, you
When
know.
would I ever do that?
My point is if you hadn't like
all
if
I
you
know
hadn't
is the
if you
reign of
hadn't tried to crush Matt, I would have very much supported your presidency. The only
Henry-
reason I didn't was because I was revolutionary.
Henry, all you have to know now, the reign of Placid is over.
Okay, so is it official? Is it official that Kenzie's out of the running and I've won?
Well, Kenzie, say it yourself.
No.
Say it. You concede. And also, keep in mind, when you say this, Henry will be the official third president of Compton. Henry. So, say it. Kenzie, say the thing.
I can see.
Oh, well done.
Oh.
Look at
Yeah.
that. I'm the president of Compton. Let's go. I'm gonna breed some bees.
Benji,
What's up?
Kenzie, do you know what Kenzie just did?
She
Henry's the
could've-
president.
She could have done a lot.
Well, Henry's the
She
president now.
conceded? She conceded?
Yeah.
Oh wow! And look. Oh yeah, I couldn't have been your candidate. Fucking idiot. Stupid. Well,
Wow,
you know what?
Kenzie.
You know what? Fuck you too, Placid. I love
What?
I love comedy. This is awesome. I now get free stuff.
What the heck?
This is awesome.
Okay, I'm
It's not even-
planting our flags on the White House.
Good idea.
We did it! It took like a day, and we won.
The easiest takeover, peaceful takeover.
Kenzie was the only opponent, so, you know.
And then she surrendered.
Yeah,
What
Kenzie, a debate would have been fun, but like, to be fair to you, like,
She was just
Only-
so.
if
she
only
was
I could've
so
ran.
Kenzie's not the best public speaker. I'll give her
Yeah,
that.
she was
So.
just so.
Please tell me you're not gonna set up a
So-
dictatorship like I did.
No. The whole point of the NWU is that, like, you know, we'll work together, and we're definitely not communist.
Right.
I'm about to step into your office.
Right. My secretary has to let you in. Kenzie.
No.
Kenzie, can you let Henry into my office?
Go-
That's
go
cracked in.
Yeah. I take that as a yes.
Benji, you look
Yeah,
so
she said Henry go
bored.
in, so I'm here.
Yeah, Henry. Here's your. Okay, I'm not going to give you the golden apple, but Henry. See, you need to help people, right?
Yeah.
And also, you need money for it.
I have a few funds, and Matt's offered to give me a few of his funds, but
Right, but you need private investors, and as you know,
I
I'm
will
like
need
one of the
investors.
richest.
Yeah, I will need lots of
I'm one of the
investors.
richest in the world.
Hmm.
How about
You get me materials to build my factories, and then you get a share of the profits.
yes,
Yeah, that's
and also, I give you some profits, in exchange for not corruption, but you know, I can't give you money in
Corruption.
exchange for money.
yeah. What
I
do you
can't give you
mean?
money in exchange for money. I will fund your campaign, not your campaign. I will fund you and your bids to help the place with diamonds if you need.
Yeah.
Because you need to pay. Okay, you're gonna supply people with jobs. You need money to pay those people. I can give you the money
Yeah,
since you're like the poorest president ever.
yeah.
So I can help you. I don't know what I want in exchange for it. I'll think of something.
Yeah.
It definitely won't not be refrained. I definitely won't not refrain from making it illegal.
Right.
Benji, stop fiddling with the map.
Can I have my banner pattern now?
I'll make it.
Because if we do it right now, I can display my new flag to everyone, and they'll go, "Wow, that's an inspiring flag." Okay, Placid, we're going to discuss a police force.
Okay.
So
I'm
I
the
think
policeman.
our next theme will be red. I think we're going for red. Definitely not communist. Not communist. We're
yes.
just gonna go with red, alright?
Is it?
So you see, Matt wants to be like chief of police. However, that's a bad idea. So I think I'm gonna
That's
make
a very
you
bad
chief
idea.
of police, and
Yes.
maybe Matt chief of military if we need military.
Or
But
I
it's
could
like it's
just
one of those
make-
positions where he's chief of military, but like I have to call the military in, so basically he just has a medal, and that's about it.
Okay. How did I take fall damage? Whatever.
Okay, so Placid, you're chief of police now. While on patrol, you have to wear a red leather helmet to signify you're a policeman.
Wouldn't I just get killed really easily?
No, because if you get killed, then we go back and take them out. And also because we're working on reforming the justice system,
Yeah,
then
but
you shouldn't get
know,
killed.
What's stopping, Benji plays YT, who has nothing, and then seeing me, who has everything. He sees me in weaker armor.
Well,
and
no,
he
you
just
can
kills
no,
me.
because you can have the rest of your stuff like locked away or on you.
Oh,
You
on
could
control.
wear like 3 of your netherite pieces. Just swap the helmet for a red one.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
Can it? Well,
It can
be
be
blue?
it can be enchanted.
Can it be blue?
Hmm.
I like blue. No. See, I'm not even in charge of deciding that, and also no.
I'm thinking. Can it be blue? How much do you want it to be blue?
Um,
Because blue is policeman, but red is our theme. People will see
well,
you
that-
in red and they'll go, "That's our government doing its work."
yeah, but I like blue.
How much? On a scale of 1 to
Wow.
10, how much do you like
It
blue?
also makes sense. Like boys in blue. Me and AJ could be like policemen.
Okay, you have yourself a deal, my friend. Have some blue dye.
Thank you. I already had a lot. Thanks for the free blue dye, loser.
Yeah, well, it's your blue dye that you gave me, so thanks for the blue dye, loser.
Dang it.
What do you think of my new flag, right? So it's supposed to represent it represents a flower, right? It represents the mighty rose as it grows. What do you think? See, there's a rose there. You see, it's no, it's not communist or anything. It just represents the rose as it grows. And...
AJ, let's start the first revolution too. You should just really watch Breaking Bad. Because me and Henry make a lot of Breaking Bad references.
Yeah, because I'm really funny and I watched it first, and plus it's just a rip off of me. And just,
Hey,
it's
what?
just
No,
a-
I watched it first,
He's
like
no,
4 years
look,
ago.
I'm gonna
and
be
then
real.
I rewatched it.
You're just
now it's good.
You're just American me, but less handsome and attractive.
And tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least I have better hair.
Yeah, but you're 3'2", so.
No, that's not even a. That's not even a
No,
close
no,
estimate.
you're 3'2".
That's not even a rough estimate.
You
Okay,
see,
Mr.
Papa
25.
even braces
You know what?
taller
I'm
than-
overthrowing you. Spontaneous revolution.
Oh no, the White House is full of TNT. Oh no, where's Kenzie? She needs to be held hostage.
What?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Nothing. It's nothing. I'm making fun of you.
I'm so mean.
Okay, I'm placing down the new flag of the NWU.
Oh,
See,
God.
look at that. This looks look, this doesn't look communist. This looks like
Kenzie.
a happy capitalist nation.
Oh God, Kenzie, what have you done?
See, we're just happy capitalists, all right? We're just left-wing capitalists.
Well,
Whoops.
you know what this means.
When you were you had that trees. You go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your hygiene now give you no breaks. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
No, don't. Don't
Just
do
in
that.
case.
No,
Gotta
don't do that.
make sure you-
Don't.
I've gotta
No.
make sure you're
No,
safe.
don't do that.
I'm not going to shoot them if they don't touch you.
No, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you.
I've got to shoot you. if
I'm
you
gonna shoot you.
Well, who's gonna shoot me? Wait, if you
Me,
shoot
I'm
then
gonna
who's
shoot you.
Well,
No-
that doesn't make sense. 'cause if
no
you
one's
shoot me,
gonna
then who's
shoot
gonna
me.
shoot you? That just doesn't make sense.
No, because I'm a pro.
You've missed like all of your shots. Ouch!
See, look, you didn't shoot me. See?
Well, no.